Everyone, welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link tree down below. Has links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. I love, talking to people. Come on, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Also down there as well as the links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know, all right? Listen, Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing a live radio show. Call in. I'm going back and forth with people. I love talking with people about this Jets football team. A lot of stuff we got to cover. Training camp is right around the corner. We're going to be talking about that, all the things we have going on there. So much news to cover. So please call in Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I can't wait to talk to you folks. So with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about Chandler Jones openly requesting a trade from the Arizona Cardinals. Woo, let me tell you, this hit the timeline like a bag of bricks, man. I mean, it kind of stunned people, all right? And immediately, a lot of people started talking about things like everybody started talking about where he could possibly go. A lot of scenarios and things were being thrown around. It was crazy, okay? But I had a lot of Jets fans, I was going back and forth with a lot of people about that as well. And they immediately, hey, Joe, what are your thoughts about this situation? Do you think Joe Douglas should make a move? How much do you think the Jets should give up? Just all kinds of things started kind of being thrown around about this. And so I really wanted to, show up and talk to you folks about this as well. So first off, I'm going to paint the picture first and let you folks that don't know about what's going on with Chandler. So Chandler Jones is a very solid pass rusher in this league. Very good. All-pro guy. He's unhappy with his contract with the Cardinals, right? He's unhappy with the situation that he has there. Wants more cash, all these things, right? Now, he's missed off-season workouts. They're hoping to have him report for the training camp that's right around the corner, which starts on the 27th for most teams. Other teams, it's starting a little bit earlier or later, but for most teams, it's starting on the 27th. So everyone's hoping to have him there. So, but it's kind of up in the air. They don't know if he'll actually report or not. So when you look at this situation, he's 31. He's a guy that had a right bicep injury last year. He actually just had surgery on it, and it actually kind of curtailed his season. He only played a couple games last year, right? But he's making $15.5 million in the final year of his deal there. And again, he wants more cash, right? He wants something more. He wants that. He wants more of the bag, right? But he's making $15.5 million right now on the final year of his career. And I think in 2022, he'll be a free agent, okay? So when you look at this situation, you're going, man, this guy, Chandler Jones, phenomenal player. Would the Jets make a move for him? Could the Jets make a move for him? And a lot of people asking me now. Now, mind you, the Cardinals are loaded, dude. The Cardinals are loaded. They got, they got some talent over there. Of course, Kyler Murray. We all know what he's done. You look at their wide receiver core. D-Hop is there. That dude is unbelievable. Okay, they got him for just ridiculously, just a steal. I'm so glad the Texans fired that coach. He was terrible. But you look at what they've done for him, and then defensively, they've made some improvements as well. They brought in J.J. Watt. That's why a lot of people were excited about Chandler, coming back this year, because they were like, yo, we got J.J. Watt, who isn't, the J.J. Watt of young, but he's still a guy that can be productive. And then you pair him with Chandler Jones, and things are really just going to take off. And maybe the Cardinals could be a team that could be, thrusted into the Super Bowl this year. A lot of people, some people picked them to win the Super Bowl last year. Some people picked them to be in the Super Bowl last year. So, everybody was excited, especially all the Cardinals fans, and now this comes about. So now a lot of Jets fans, again, I'm having a lot of discourse with them, a lot of going back and forth, and they're saying, hey, Joe, do you think that Joe Douglas will make a move for Chandler Jones? And I immediately started to think about it, and the more that I thought about it, especially with the age, coming off the injury, he's already making $15.5 million. He's not happy with that final year of his deal. I just don't think that I could see Joe Douglas making a move and trading for him. So I'm looking at this situation like this. Joe Douglas values the draft like nothing else, right? And when you look at our situation of where we're at in this draft, right, we have quite a bit of capital coming up for these next years. We got 2 first-round picks this year, you know, a couple of mid-rounders. We got some things that we could really make some moves and really put this team in position to really be solid, okay? Now, you look at the situation at pass rusher, there's a lot of really good prospects coming out at pass rusher, you know, this in 2022. Let me tell you something. This dude, Kayvon Thibodeau, you know, I'm just telling you what the scouts are saying, that this kid is going to be unbelievable. I'm talking unbelievable. And there's some other guys as well. Kingsley Umbre, I think that's how you say his name. Kingsley, don't kill me if I said his name wrong, but Kingsley, the guy from South Carolina, he's phenomenal. There's also a guy, Nick Benito, from Oklahoma, that people are talking about as well. So there's quite a bit of talent there, and we could be right in the driver's seat for a lot of those guys, right? So when you look at that and you look at what Joe Douglas has been able to do within the draft, making this team better the way that he has, he's utilized free agency at, you know, a little bit here and there, but a lot of these guys are guys that he's been able to really get in the draft. You look at some of the steals from Mims in the 2nd round to, you know, Mekhi Becton in the 1st, to, you know, some of the moves that we made in this last year's draft as well, getting Elijah Moore in the 2nd, moving up and getting Vera Tucker in the 1st as well, really surprising people with that move. You know, so he's done a lot, and I think he's going to utilize the capital that we have to put us in a better position for the draft. And again, I think if the guy was younger, maybe I would be like, maybe this is something that Joe Douglas would do, but I just don't think that he doesn't. And a lot of Jets fans were really throwing that around when I would speak with them. They were immediately saying, well, I'd be willing to give up a 1st-round pick for him. I'd be willing to do this. Look, he's a good talent. He's a great player, right? But he's 31. And again, he's making $15.5 million. He's not happy with that. He's going to want more than that. So now he's expensive and he's costing you draft capital. You know, what exactly can you do there for a team that's still trying to find its way and build? I like Chandler Jones. I think he's phenomenal. If you can get him for, you know, a 4th rounder and he's willing to take less than you know, $15.5 million to be on the roster, I could see that being the move for us to make. But I just don't think that we're going to do it, and I don't think Joe Douglas is going to do it either. I'm also, even if we do miss out on him, let's say Joe Douglas doesn't make the trade for him, right? I'm not going to burst everybody's bubble, okay? Let me give you guys a little happy part of the scenario. Maybe Joe Douglas doesn't trade for him, but maybe he, you know, puts a flyer out for them in free agency. Because again, 2022, he could be a free agent. So maybe Joe Douglas will try to, you know, lure him in here in free agency, and maybe he gets a deal that works for him, you know, that pays him a decent amount, but also works for us and puts us, you know, in a position to have his talents within the fold. So that is a scenario I could see. But trading big draft capital for Chandler Jones, I can't see it. I can't see Joe Douglas doing that right now. So that's my take on that. But comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about the situation with Chandler Jones? What are your thoughts about the New York Jets? Should the Jets go after him? If so, what is the most that you'd be willing to give up? Again, I talked to a lot of Jets fans that immediately said, I'm giving up a 1st-round pick for him today. I'm telling you, I heard it from a lot of Jets fans. So let me know what you folks think. I can't wait to go back and forth with you folks. You folks have a good one. Peace.